Well, a brand new exhibit is highlighting the evolution of New York City graffiti culture.
That's right. From the subways to the streets, what was once considered outlaw art is now being featured in galleries around the world.
And Fox Eye's Arthur Chien takes us inside this new exhibition, highlighting just how far graffiti has come over the decades.
An underground movement in the 70s and 80s, graffiti has moved above ground. In fact, above ground is actually the name of the newly opened exhibit at the Museum of the City of New York, featuring hundreds of works from artists including Keith Haring, Chris Days Ellis, and Lady Pink. Sean Corcoran is the museum's curator.
It tells the story of art from the streets and the story of how a number of the artists who painted on streets and on trains left the streets and became fine artists.
And their work would be seen around the world. And here's the twist. It was a different kind of artist that actually made all of this possible. Martin Wong was not a graffiti artist, but a painter who worked at Pearl Paint on Canal Street in the 1980s. Selling canvas, developing a bond with artists, he started collecting and encouraging. Sitting in front of his work today, the artist Days, a Crown Heights native, was one of those whose lives Wong touched.
Part of the legacy that he leaves behind is that when you visit an exhibition like this, you're kind of looking at a time capsule for a part of New York history that no longer exists.
Eventually, as deep-pocketed European collectors were buying up graffiti art and shipping it overseas, Wong was adamant about keeping his collection in New York, its hometown. So he donated his extensive collection to the Museum of the City of New York. So vast, only about a third of it is on display now through August of next year. For a long time, it seemed the conversation about graffiti was more of a debate about whether it was vandalism or a form of art. It seems to have been settled. And now the curator of this art exhibit says he hopes those who see it will realize that whatever it is that we do, if we work really hard at it, good things can come of it.
These are largely self-taught artists who were motivated and knew what they wanted to do and who they wanted to be. And they took their craft seriously and applied the ambition.
Talent is one element, but having a great work ethic and being able to sort of speak to people and connect with people is another real talent that's often underestimated.
A message on what a strong work ethic can accomplish, only made possible here by the hard work of a visionary wanting to elevate other artists. At the Museum of the City of New York in East Harlem, Arthur Chien, Fox 5 News.